All right. All right, we're back at it. I want to pick up sort of kind of where we left off yesterday. I want to see how far we were from actually reaching Rico's remains. Just trying to get overhead now. And then I want to go 300 out and see how far we were. Because I felt like I could just see it. There was just enough light in the trees on the hilltop. I'll show you all the screenshot in a minute here. But we should be at 300. So right in here. I really do wish we could lock a heading. Yep. See, I think I was actually... Yep. I think I was right over here somewhere. Let's see, where's the screening I took? So that's the screenshot that I took just before I ulted forward last night. I was kind of hoping that it would pick me up where I was at. Wasn't really expecting that to happen, 12 hours later for it to kick me back in the game at the same location. But you can just see right here on these trees that there's light that I was kind of hoping was being picked up from the settlement or a ship, right? And I think that it was right here somewhere. Maybe even in this clearing, or right near this. Where am I? Why don't I have? There we go. Maybe not though. Maybe I was lower. But that's definitely the, come on, where's my screenshot? That's definitely the hill. Not exactly sure where it was. But we were almost there. We were almost there. And there is a landing pad there. Turrets don't seem to be hostile. I'm sure if I started shooting people in the area, it probably would be hostile. I'm assuming there's no ATC. Let's see. Let's not land on the pad. I don't think there would have been any place for me to pick up a ship, though. So we would have had to count on there being a ship here. And I got the impression from doing some searches on the area that this used to be a semi-active location. And then it was off the map for a while, and now it's back again. So, how you doing, Cadmium? So I don't know exactly what the deal was there, but we were almost to civilization in a way. I don't think there would be any way to spawn a ship, though. But if there had been one, you know, up on that hill or something, we could have probably broken in and gotten out of here. This is an interesting location. It must get used for some kind of missions at some point, or maybe will. That's not actually a button, unfortunately. But that bounty mission did spawn overhead, so it's definitely still it's a place that missions can trigger. I don't know what all missions. I don't see a PB for pulling a ship or anything, so we probably would have still been stranded. This is a great looking location, though. I mean, the lighting. And I think based on what was the damn site that I was looking at that had maps? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Which I'm going to have to dig into more. But this is, it's pretty close to the north end of the world, which is why we never did quite get totally pitch black. But this website I had not seen until I was looking for information last night, actually. But this is kind of cool. It's got all kinds of location information. This is the kind of map that the game should have eventually. I mean, some of this should be on point. I don't see a way to... Doesn't look like there's specific... It's listed as an FOB. There's pictures, but that looks to be it. Looks like they're specifying it's got one landing pad. You know, it's safe to approach. There are missiles on the defense, but I think probably until you fire at the turret, it's irrelevant. But I love the website. This is very cool. We'll have to add that to the list of stuff. Your personal hangar can no longer store or call ships, so left in the Intrepid. You were trying to upgrade parts. Dumped it at Orson's core. Yeah, it's nice to see this. Well, you know, one of the advantages to that kind of website is it does appear to be able to orient the map, right? I don't know exactly, because we don't even have proper north-south coordinates in the game, right? I mean, it's not consistent from planet to planet and moon to moon. Right, because I remember I just recently saw a post where they were talking about, east versus west, and which way is that, right? Depending on where you are and everything. Anyway, whatever. It needs to be consistent. They absolutely need to make sure that it's consistent. You know, north should be where OM1 is, south should be where OM2 is, whether there's a magnetic field or not, although there does seem to be a magnetic field on every planet and moon that we've encountered so far. And they need to decide which way east and west is on all of them so that we always know what we're talking about when we're looking at directions. Hey, what's up, Nerian? Going good so far. We haven't done a whole lot yet, but I mean, we need this kind of information. Of course, we need to be able to navigate more readily without being in a ship with a quantum drive. And this is something that needs to be a priority sooner rather than later so they can get it included in everything. It should be in the vehicles. It should be obviously in the FPS HUD. It should be everywhere. These are basics that are really important to people being able to enjoy a sandbox game. And CIG has to know this. It's just one of those things that just keeps getting lost, you know. I know it's very cool. It's beautiful. The lighting is tremendous. You know, it's kind of a cool location. It does have one landing pad. This is someplace that 2-3 years ago, if people could jump to it, you would have seen people using it for ops, right? You'd have seen Burks and etc. Getting people together to take over and hold a location like this. Of course, there's lots of locations like this now in the verse. It's just that the problem is it's not easy to navigate. I would totally bring a ground vehicle to a location like this and try and drive across the whole planet, right? Just going from location to location to location to see how long it took, etc. Except there's no reliable way to navigate. In a ground vehicle, you can't really do it. If you go pick up a box mission, of course, I don't even know that you can get regular box missions anymore, and go and drop it off at a location, right? Then you can drive towards a mission marker. Or if you've got a guy in a party, you can put them at a location and you could drive to their party marker. But that's it. That's the workarounds. We absolutely need to have real navigation in a sandbox game. Right? I mean, I could totally say, okay, well, you know, this is where I'm at. I'm going to try and eventually, you know, we'll have proper navigation on the map and all of that. But it's like, okay, well, I'm going to drive to Maker's Point, the next nearest location. Right? I want to drive there and see how hard it is to get there, etc. But good luck doing it. We certainly should have better nav. Right? I mean, you know, it's like every time we get a mission where we don't have a marker to jump to the target, it's kind of bothersome because it's like our current GPS technology and mapping technology would allow us to jump within that 35 kilometers that we generally get when we get a mission marker easily. They'd be able to give us locations within 35 freaking kilometers of any place on planet Earth or on the moon or probably on Mars. Right? So this notion that we don't have markers and we have to fly 600 kilometers for a mission is like, this is nonsense. Come on. It's 900 years in the future. So it's not a technological problem. It's just CIG hasn't done it yet. And I have a compass in FPS mode. Now, granted, the compass in FPS mode is actually way better than the compass in a ship, which is now little bitty ass numbers at the top of the center of the HUD, right? But where is it on the ground vehicles? Just leave this element in my view when I'm in a ground vehicle. Of course, the problem is that I'd get in the ground vehicle and then it would orient this compass to the interior of the ground vehicle. I know that would be the problem because you see it now, actually. You have to get out of a ship to get a proper compass heading. They just need to fix it. Just fix it, and fix it now. Get it done. It wouldn't be that hard to code. Just do it. Just do it. It would open up a whole other layer of exploration in Star Citizen with ground vehicles. Of course, ground vehicles are terrible, but that's a completely different topic. I can imagine having this as a way to actually navigate for the Daymar rally and stuff too, right? Because they have to be doing the workarounds with party markers. They have to be. That's the only way it's even remotely feasible. You know, but if we wouldn't need that if we just had a simple compass in our ground vehicles. Of course, ground vehicles need a speed limiter and ground vehicles need a proper speed indicator and all that as well. There's basic stuff, man. I am unreasonable, I know, Camille. Well, they are scatterbrains, though, and it's because there's so many moving pieces, right? And there's all these teams with all these different objectives, and this stuff, this basic low-hanging flute, that would actually be, I think, a massive quality of life improvement for people who play beyond the basic go to a mission and kill something. Go to a mission and haul something. Anybody that's trying to get into the depth of the world as a sandbox game, basic navigation tools would be gigantic. I know, what groundbreaking new technology. Well, I mean, we didn't even get a compass setting until a couple of years ago, right? Like I said, it would be really cool if we just had the damn compass. Yeah, just exactly. Link it to the Moby, not the QT. Exactly. 100% cadmium. Now, of course, again, the problem is we know how it would work, right? Because even right now, let's see. Let me go to the ship. Let's test it. Okay, where's 0 degrees? 0 degrees is on those rocks, right? Now let's get in the ship. Yeah, have a Moby glass and you can nav. I know. I mean, it's kind of like, how do I nav now in the real world? I mean, if I had an actual compass, which I don't have one anymore. I used to have one, but I can certainly nav all around the world with this in Google Maps. That's right. It exits to rear by default. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it wouldn't be oriented by the ship. I'm actually surprised because I kind of expected that 0 in the ship would be on the front or the ass, and it looks like it's actually pointing the wrong direction. Okay, so problem solved. Problem solved. That's it. Just leave this element on top of the damn screen. Come on, CIG, man. At least on the ground vehicles, right? I know that it's on the ship HUD now. It's this little bitty thing right here. But we don't even have that on the ground vehicles, which is like, of course, we don't have the speed limiter on the ground vehicles either. Just imagine if you were driving your rover and you wanted to slow it down a little bit so that you're not bouncing all over the rocks and you have times to react, so you could actually limit your speed. Because it gets to be a pain in the ass, particularly for keyboard people, right? Because how are they driving, trying to hold a speed as they're going W, release, W, release, W, release. They're just doing the tap thing, right? Even with my pedals, of course, they're configured in a way that's not super friendly to ground vehicles by and large. But it's like, even that's kind of a hassle. I just want to be able to set the freaking speed limiter. And maybe the cruise control, you know, like every car in America has. Whatever. And I know that's an exaggeration, but most modern cars do have cruise control. And have since, like, you know, shit, the freaking 70s and 80s. Some, anyway. Whatever. It's maddening. It's just basics. It's really low-hanging fruit. All right. Let me out again. I want to have a look at that little facility. This shit is shit. I want to... Thank you. The interaction system is terrible, and the radial menu is twice as bad. And again, one of the things that's cool about this location is I don't know if it ever really goes truly dark. Because I think the sun gets just barely over that hill. So it gets dim, because it never really got totally pitch black for me last night. Radial fucking menus, yeah. I mean, right now, the only thing I'm complaining about with this facility is there's, like, no NPCs. I'm assuming that if somebody popped a mission, there would actually be NPCs. But this place looks like, you know, definitely anti-corporate. And it's a cool location. Is that actually a loot box? No, just looks like a loot box. Damn, Sig, quit using loot boxes as props. I mean, what a great map. For, I don't know what exactly, but something. Did I get stuck? Tell me I'm not stuck. Par for the course with frickin' Star Citizen. Uh-oh. Yep, I think I'm stuck. Am I actually being locked down by the backpack? I wouldn't be surprised. Now I can't get up. This fucking game, bro. Oh, Lord. All right. Here comes the part where we lose all our shit, right? No, so it's not the backpack. It's not actually passable. Awesome. I love this game so much. This is fucking CIG's interaction system. It's amazing, let me tell you. All right. We did manage to get it equipped again, but we're going to have to relog now. I can't even get up. I can't even get up. I mean, this is the kind of shit that makes the game shit. Why is this a problem? Why can't I get up? And the answer is I probably shouldn't have been able to fall between these pipes, right? But this is a wall. This is a wall. I can't actually crawl underneath. Incompetence. I mean, you know, I don't mean to be cold-blooded, but this is incompetence. This is some, nobody bothered to check the fucking map to see if there were holes, right? So it really does boil down to incompetence. Somebody failed hard. I know, exactly. Oh, look, there's so much fun in Star Citizen. It's amazing. Oh, good fucking grief, bro. Yeah. I can't get up no matter what I try and do. Now, of course, you know, my ship has got supplies in it. Nothing that's noteworthy, but it doesn't change the fact that it's just bullshit. Okay, wait a minute. What the fuck? There's nobody on this shard? It says there's 35 people on this shard and only 3 people on this server. Which means that the odds are there's no way I'll be able to rejoin this server and retrieve my ship. What the hell? Oh, God, man. I really can't believe that I'm stuck between these motherfucking pipes. This shit's nonsense. I want to see if the number changes again. How can there be all these names in this? Maybe this can't be right. I guess it could be. No, because it says there's only 3 people on the server. It says 35 on the shard, so it didn't go down. Am I actually on the same server as you, Cadmium? I mean, I just want to relog. I'd like to stay on the server and see if I can come back to my ship, though. I mean, I'm having a hard time believing that these numbers are right. How's only 35 on the server? Oh, 50? That's the server. Where's the damn... Yeah. Does it not show on the info on one? I don't see the shard. I just see the server. Yeah, okay, 050. All right. Well, we'll see if we can rejoin then. I can't even. So weird that there's only 35 people on the shard. What? So we should be back at Everest. And we'll grab a ship and try and come back to the Guardian. God. Oh, man. I really am blown away that we don't have navigation for ground vehicles yet. The more I think about it, the more disappointing that is. I mean, especially when one of the biggest player run events in the game is the Daymar Rally, arguably, right? And they don't have a real way to navigate for that race. What in the actual, man? I don't get it. I mean, anything that they're doing to navigate is a workaround. I don't get it. Just freaking fix it. Not cool. All right. Now comes the part where we go back, we get to our ship, and then we go take a bunker and we get killed because we're dealing with NPCs at 30 FPS.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I think my terrapin is here, right?
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following look. Please visit us again.
Interaction system, man. Am I in nav mode? Yeah, all right.
Shields offline. Landing gear raised.
I've already quantumed right through Hurston once today as well, by the way, so I don't know what they did, I don't know what they changed, what they hot fixed, what they reverted, but the fact that I can go right through Hurston again, yeah, we'll do it again just for shits and grins. Oh, it didn't do it this time, just to make a liar out of me. It was the very first thing I did was take off of my ship and jump down to Hurston and went right through, turned around to come back so I could get to Rico's. Why don't I see my... There it is. I'm like, why don't I see my ship marker? I guess because I relogged, right? When I get in it and get out of it again, then I'll have a marker. Because it doesn't matter that I was on the same server. Why does it say my shields are down?
Shields online.
Okay.
Docking initiated. Docking denied.
All the freaking noisy ass rocks everywhere, man. Oh God. You know, it's bad enough when they're an obstacle to ground vehicles, but to not even find a big enough patch to set a freaking small ship down with the damn rocks is just... Come on, man. Y'all need to apply just a smidge more sense than that. Leave anything in this ship, did I? Yeah, I didn't think so. All right. Well, the next person that gets stranded at Rico's, they have a ship to leave in, right? I wanted to poke around a little bit more at the facility, but after being stuck in the pipes, I'm going to pass on fucking around with it any more than absolutely necessary. Good old Star Citizen. It's interesting, it does have the one turret. See, this would be a cool location for doing like some of the bunker content, the whatever the squatters mission is called. You know, this could totally be one. You got to go in and clear it out, and it has a turret, so it's something that you have to consider. But you could maybe kill the one turret, and then land and kill everybody and loot them all, and then fly away. I would be curious to see. I mean, the facility seems like one that's designed with some kind of content in mind, right? With the radio transmitter and the landing pad and maybe some kind of fuel tanks. I don't know. Where's some more missions? We need some more missions. I know there's actually some new mission types coming in 401 that have to do with going to locations and repairing stuff. And we've seen some locations in Pyro that have fuse panels and stuff that is tied to reinforcements and radio transmitters. And I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of new stuff we actually get. I want more content. Give more content. All right. I don't have any more accepted. All right, let's go see. Let's go see how wrecked I can get by an HRT on a server with freaking nobody else playing. How come I got no marker? Am I gonna have to Alt F4 to get freaking markers back? What the shit? Did it not track? It's tracked. Come on, man. Why can't shit just work? Oh. You would think that, of course, I know that the mission stuff is all on a different server, right? It's not on this server anyway. It's on back end crap. Hello. Please slow down my Moby. Thank you. There should be plenty of room on the server, right? So maybe now I'll jump to space and Alt F4 and see if I can get markers back. Let's see. Come on. How are they talking about I just keep hoping. Oh, sweet. It worked. All right. Let's get out of the seat and get back in the seat so we actually have everything fully working. I haven't read all of the patch notes, but I don't see anything here that says that mission markers are fixed in the fixed list. I hope some of this stuff is actually fixed. This is a good example of exactly what I was talking about. There's no mission marker to jump to this, really? I have to fly 380 kilometers. Why? ridiculous. I was just reading the patch notes on the test server. But it was just whatever was right on top. I mean, to be honest, I don't really have the patience to read what they're telling me that they're fixing. Tell me that they got shit fixed and then roll it into live. Let's get rid of 324. Let's just get to it. Let's just get to it and move forward. I'm kind of past the whole, iterate on PTU and then punch something to live and then for it to be all buggy anyway. You know what I mean? They did a good job with all the hotfixing with 4.0. Shit is degraded, probably because everything needs to be cold restarted. But I've gotten impatient, man. It's been 10 years of this. They're telling us now that they're going to make things more stable. So, I mean, I'm going to choose to believe them, and I'm going to hope to see it. I'd like to see it now. That's all. All right, let's just do it, man. Push that shit to live. I'm kind of tired of the duplicate, irrelevant test beds. Let's progress the game and progress our presence in the current iteration of the game. I'm not gonna lie, I will be super excited whenever it is, probably 5 years from now, when we get a 1.0 release and they don't have to worry about wipes anymore. I mean, the game's not fixing to stop being buggy, as much as I would love to see it's way more stable, etc., etc., etc. I just don't anticipate that happening in my lifetime. Just hope the foundation stuff, right? Logging in, elevators, spawning ships, repairing ships, refueling ships, etc. Hangars. That stuff is rock solid. If we can get to that point, that'd be great. I think this is a failure of the mission system. I don't see any reason that it wouldn't give me a POI, because a lot of these missions now, they don't have their POIs tied to a physical location. This may be a wreck. It says it's at a cave, right? So I don't need to have a marker for the cave, but I do need to have a marker for this mission location. Maybe they're taking for granted that there's a lot of locations that do have public POIs now, and just a few don't, right? I don't think it's intentional that I have to fly 386 kilometers to get to this mission location from my arrival point. It's some kind of oversight, but these are the kinds of oversights that they should have done something about years ago. So we're getting a refactoring of the mission system. I hope that it's going to correct situations like this. Hey, what's up, Glitch? How are you doing, sir? Now there's only 31 people on this shard. This is so weird. I kind of feel like unless we're talking about actually full shards, and this is the only one that's overflow, I'm surprised to see that there's less than 50 people on any shard. Doing well for whatever day it is. I feel you, brother. There's only 6 people on this server. I'm curious to see if these NPCs are going to just stomp a mud hole in me. Hell, I'm curious to see if they're even going to spawn. We'll see. I ain't taking nothing for granted. I do wish I had a range on my actual target, however. Come here, Peter. Almost crashed into him. You know, head tracking works better if you turn it on, old man. What are you doing? Come over here. Oh, great. I guess that answers my questions about the NPCs, though. Good God. You know, I used countermeasures. Maybe I didn't use enough. I guess I only pulled 5. Is there an eject on this thing? No. We're gonna get clocked by the ship, watch. Oh, man, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. I should have gone out the back, I guess. I got runned over by my own ship. We're doing okay, Wreck-It. Lame. Lame. Watch the canopy goose. That's it, exactly. I definitely got goosed. All right, it's body retrieval time. But the NPCs were on point. I am a little disappointed that my countermeasures didn't work, but I'm used to playing the Saber, and I probably didn't have anywhere near enough flares stacked. So... all right. Now I expect that, no, we're not using that shit. You guys can keep that shit. I don't want that white shit. Do I not have... There they are. All right, that's all we should need is a tractor beam. A set of gear. We'll see if we can retrieve our fat loots. No, I'm not doing the Daymar Rally. If ground vehicles didn't suck so bad, I would be interested in participating. Wait, I'm already in the right level, dude. You're not at a city. But to be honest, ground vehicles are terrible. They just are. They can be fun, don't get me wrong. But the terrain on the moons with all the rocks and constantly you're driving along and then you're tumbling over and you land upside down, pointing the wrong direction. Ground vehicles are just in such a bad place, no matter what CIG may be trying to tell people, almost especially the hover bikes, which should be the best experience there is. Add in the fact that what we were complaining about just a little while ago is you can't navigate in ground vehicles. This compass that I've got here in FPS mode, no compass at all in ground vehicles. So while the Daymar Rally has their workarounds for it, right? Probably people with party markers. Just no. I would be much more interested in, like I was talking about, if I just had simple navigation tools in the game, I'd drive take a ship to a location, grab a ground vehicle, and just go to drive around Daymar myself and go, okay, I'm going from this location to this location. Let's see how bad it is. How long does it take? Is there anything cool there? Is there anything in between? But there's just some basic stuff that's missing to prevent me from being interested. I'll watch some of the coverage. I think it's cool that the event exists, despite all the shortcomings of Star Citizen. But I'm at a point where, no. Not until there's actually more game. I guess we'll just take our Guardian again.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Galather knows where he is because Galather absolutely has no idea where he is not. That's it. It's just... I mean, you know, CIG, I think, owes it to the community.
Goodbye.
I know, and these are strong words. What CIG doesn't owe us anything. CIG owes it to the community to provide better tools for us to actually just play the game. And to be honest, some of those tools are really basic. Make sure I can log in 100% of the time. Don't shard lock me to a shard. Don't lock me down to a server. Don't ever allow me to come over here and go to click an elevator button and not be able to get an elevator. And, you know, while we're at it, when I go to the elevator and I push the button and I tell it to go to my hangar, I don't know who OFG is, but please take me to the hangar. We actually don't want to be here. We're gonna get yeeted. Sorry, dude. I didn't really want to go to your hangar. Send me back to the lobby. I don't want to get spaced. You know, elevators just need to work. Trams just need to work. Basic stuff needs to work. But it's a sandbox game. And the fact that navigation continues to be an obstacle in the sandbox game hurts my soul. I mean, you know, we have how many planets now? We have 10 planets across 2 solar systems with, I don't even know how many moons we have now, right? We have what? 3, 4, 3. So we've got what, 13 moons in Stanton? Or is it 14? Hurston's got 4.
What?
Ucker's only got 2. Okay, so maybe it's 12. Yeah, all right. So it's 12. We got 12 moons in Stanton, and I don't even know how many moons in Pyro.
What?
We have all these places to go that we can be on the ground, right, with all these ground vehicles And once we're in a ground vehicle, we have zero way of navigating. I can't even tell for sure if I'm traveling at 180 degrees or 60 degrees or 320 degrees because there's no freaking compass on the ground vehicles. I can't control my speed reliably in ground vehicles, not on wheeled ground vehicles, because there's no speed limiter. It's just, there's all this stuff that's just... Please make it better, CIG. I know you weren't anticipating a rant on that, but yeah, I hope that everybody has a great time with it. You know, there's, like I said, there's workarounds in place and all of that. But I get, every single time I get ready to start using a ground vehicle and I get excited about the ground vehicle, something goes wrong. And it's just so frustrating. The other day I went to go put my my Pulse in my Star Lancer. Big giant ass ship, right? Plenty of room for various and sundry ground vehicles, including a rover. Little bitty ass Pulse. And I go to hover into the ship and somehow manage to clip in the ramp. Next thing you know, I'm dead with my corpse falling through Yella. It's like, how can it be this bad 10 years in? Fix this shit. I can't tell you how many times I've been driving along on a bike or a wheeled vehicle and just wound up falling through the planet's surface for no good reason. Or better yet, in some ways, I was driving, was I walking or driving? I think I've actually had it both ways, where I was walking once and then earlier on I was driving in a rover and had it fall through the roadway at a distribution center so that I was trapped within the geometry of the foundation of the distribution center, but didn't fall through the planet. Not that it mattered, because I was stuck. It's a psychological experiment. How much can Zig piss the community off and still extract money from them? And I mean, you know. Ooh.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
They have yet to find that threshold, obviously. All that said, you know, I love Star Citizen. I really, really do.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
But oh my God, it can be so bad.
Please visit us again.
Yeah.
All right, let's go see if we can retrieve our corpse. I think I do have a corpse marker, and I should, because I was out of my seat. I really can't believe that I got killed by the damn ship, of course. Why? I mean, hey, that's a stylish parking job, but something tells me something went awry when the ship spawned and came up on the elevator. Why is... Never mind. It went away. There was a 5 credit restock fee there.
You are clear to launch.
All right. All of a sudden, you know what? We weren't straight just a minute ago, and now we are. I really don't know what to think. Very weird. And of course, navigation failed us yet again. Because we're still... No? We're not still locked down? I don't understand. Where are my... Where's the OMs? Where's anything? Invalid target. Invalid target. Oh, God. Just route me to the damn moon. This is even space navigation, man. It's all so bad. Magda. Worst part about this is going to be flying freaking hundreds of kilometers to get to the freaking corpse just to have something go wrong and me not being able to loot the body, because I know something's going to go wrong. You know, I'll get it all the way to the ship or something and then it'll just vanish. Really, really, really irritating. Make any headway? No. Fuck you, CIG. Fuck you very much. Oh, man. This is just asinine. Just asinine, man. Oh, of course we didn't actually jump. Oh, good God, man. I mean, what a pile of dog shit. The navigation system is just an absolute nightmare. Everything about it is just terrible. We're going to Gonzo. We still managed to overshoot because there's no precision control about anything with the navigation system either. Whatever. Oh, man. This does confirm that my suspicion of the Guardian being a subpar ship for even remotely challenging a PvE is accurate. It's just not a great ship. Maybe if I manage to get something some components with a smaller signature or something, but it's absolutely a missile magnet. The missing missile audio is part of the problem right now. Even though I was launching countermeasures, I wasn't comparing to the signature either like I should be, but I don't know, man. It's just not great. I'm assuming that there's no dude in here anymore, so I'm sure this mission won't complete.
Contact received. Caution. Target friendly.
The missiles actually worked. Of course, the mission is broken now because of the NPCs going away. If you jump away from a mission, the NPCs all disappear too. They don't respawn. Shit, who's shooting at me? Who's shooting at me? The player? Or the freaking prospector? Good job blacking out there, buddy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I saw a player Hornet. I don't know why this red prospector is out of nowhere shooting at me. I guess that's not a player though. I'm not sure who's doing what here. NPC spawning like crazy because I was in the area. Don't really know. Let's just see if we can deal with the reds. Despite the fact that there's nobody on this server, we have all the janky desync in the world. Frickin' prospector is harder to kill than the combat ships. All right. More. Frickin', I really do feel like this is absolutely just NPC spawn, which is really kind of annoying. I got shit I want to take care of, and I'm just getting NPCs in the middle of my freaking corpse recovery. It's another red prospector too, which is just also stupid. Just all the stupid. Is he pointing at me, or is he occupied with the Hornet? Can't tell. Looks like the Hornet's got him. Them NPCs can play all day long. I don't care. Leave me alone. Let me recover my corpse. When you fight the game to play the game. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? I saw that freaking NPC shooting at you, you dumb son of a bitch. Why are you picking a fight with somebody else? Eat shit and die. There's more of them. I know there's more of them. Oh, good grief. This is all just fucking systems overlapping in such a way as to freaking piss off the player. This is incompetence. It's absolutely incompetence. Why on earth are all of these guys spawning? Why? I got shit to do, man. Buzz off. I figures I couldn't scoop it. All right, whatever. I don't see anybody shooting at me in the moment. Just trying to recover the corpse. Get it out of the way so I can try and get the box. Nope. We almost fell right out. All right, and since we can't really trust anything, we need to go ahead and get our shit ASAP. Come on. Give me the motherfucking loot thing, man. Good God. Mixed bag, Alec. Mixed bag, but that's Star Citizen, right? We're on corpse retrieval right now. Doesn't seem to be anybody else shooting at me right now. Getting this box in 0G is going to be a pain in my ass. I know it. The ship is moving. Is the box still there? I guess I should have scanned, right? It might not even be in there. Oh my God! No, I don't see a box. All right, we'll scan for it. Crap. I gotta risk it. I gotta be AFK 1 sec. We get a delivery on the porch. Well, I'm not dead yet. That's a good sign. All right. I didn't think boxes got exploded. So that does make me wonder, where'd my box go? We're outside gravity. We're 0G. Just barely, probably. I don't know how high we are from Magda, but... yeah, it feels like it's close, but let's see. Where did I... That's my ship wreckage. I'm actually really confused. About where my box is. I mean, it should be right here. Let's see. Okay, so we're inside gravity here. We're inside the atmosphere at least. So we were pretty close. I mean, I don't know. I suppose anything's possible, right? It could have fallen. We could fly down and scan. I was moving around when I got popped, so... I mean, it's just ammo and shit, so it's not like it really matters. But I haven't had a box like that just flat disappear in a while. No, it was my box. It was a store-all. I've not seen one just go away. I mean, you know, depending on how fast it was moving when the ship exploded, but I mean, there's a couple of unknowns. I've just not seen a box disappear from a shipwreck in ages. Not, especially not when I was also able to recover the corpse, you know? That's kind of weird. I don't see anything here, but this unknown had to have been a rock of some sort. Although I don't even see a scannable rock now. Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't know. Not sure what happened to my box. The pirates took it. That's a mineable as well. Yeah, I don't know. Not a big deal, but I'd actually be really annoyed if it had been something important in there. Oh well, such is life. This is what I get for, you know, trying to pretend that the game is more complete than it actually is, right? I mean, why would I bother to carry a box? Yeah. I mean, the ship was rotating at least. So I don't know. Since I was able to move just through the hard death, the box may have fallen out. It was at 0G. At least, you know, when I got to the wreck, I was at 0G when I tried to exit the ship. But I don't know. I don't know what happened to the box. Par for the course. Star Citizen is a mystery. It was just ammo and Lux and stuff like that. I don't even remember if I had any clothes in it. I might have. Nothing that really mattered. Frustrating that this happens to the missions. If you take a bounty and you warp away from the bounty, or if you get killed and get moved away from the bounty despawns. The ships come back. NPCs don't. Can't complete the mission. That sucks. Hopefully that's going to be fixed in 401, although I do not know that it has been. So that's not helping my rep. At some point here, we're going to have to recertify for, let's see. Let's do an MRT. Let's take a step back, because we're just getting wrecked by HRTs in this thing. It is stock except for the weapons, so I'll have to look into components. Any shot that I can actually navigate to the moon. Wreck site. I'm sure this is going to be one of them caterpillars on a hill, right? Nope. Maybe. Hooray for the navigation system when it works, which is almost never. Signature on this thing's obscene. 73? Good God. I wonder how many freaking countermeasures I'd have to drop for EM. It's got to be like 15 or something, right? I don't remember. I feel like it used to be... Was it 2,500 per or something? Should get out of nav mode. Why is he on the ground? Why do they keep doing this shit? He's trying to low fly his way out of the combat, right? A mole. Yes, because I have any interest in trying to kill a mole wingman. How does that make sense? Oh, an eclipse. You should have just missiled me, dude. I mean, you couldn't have missed. The mole's back. I'm seeing hit reg. Can we get some kind of a reaction from the shields? What the shit? Do moles have just obscene shields now and I just don't know it? Who the hell is this guy? Wait, is this the Eclipse? I thought I killed the Eclipse. Didn't it go to white like he'd been destroyed? Maybe he blacked out. I know that was a thing for a while. I feel like hit reg might be in the toilet. I mean, my aim's not spectacular these days, but when you see enough hit markers that you think a ship's gonna die when it's in this state, kind of thought it would have died by now. Look at me, he's still not dead. Is he actually dead now? See, we had no budge on the shields there. This is kind of strange. I don't really know what to think about on a server that's got ridiculous performance according to the info numbers. He's taking damage, but of course, maybe the shields aren't really there. No, now the shields are being impacted. Nice teleport. Blink drive engaged. Sorry, this is kind of comical. It finally died. Really not great. All right. All right, you know what? I'm going to head towards Crusader and see about swapping some components on this thing. Why is everything green all of a sudden? Joy. Yeah, I don't know why this server is so... but the thing is that despite the fact that nobody's playing on this mesh, the desyncy hit regi bullshit is pretty terrible. I mean, I was unloading magazine after magazine after magazine with 2 Galdarines, and shields weren't going down on that mole, and it took forever to finally disable it. I'm not really sure what to think there. Got to get the Shield Maiden some food here. You know what I think I'm gonna do? Let's just we're gonna drop out of quantum, and I think I'm gonna bad log. I'm gonna get the Shield Maiden some lunch, and then we'll just log back in and see where it puts us. I'm not really sure what to think about where we're at with performance right now. It always gets weird when PTU's up and running. But this is kind of a new kind of weird, and granted, we haven't had server meshing before in the same kind of situation, so I just don't know. But I do got to get her some food, so let me take care of that. You know what? Let me make sure that I don't have any weirdness going on with the inventory because I pulled stuff off of a corpse. Why do I have the wrong ammunition? Why do I have... Okay, that makes no sense. Because the mission that I did earlier before I started streaming, when we were waiting for the wife's telephone call, I was kitted with Karna. Where did these batteries come from? I haven't had a Demico equipped today. Do not know what to think. Like, at all. That's really strange. Weird. All right. All right, whatever. All right, logging out. Okay, let me get the Shield Maiden some food, and I'll be right back in just a few minutes here. Oh my God, sorry about that. It took me longer than I expected to get her lunch ready. Got me some too. Oh man. Oh. If I'd have realized I was going to have that long of a sidetrack, I'd have probably just taken a break and come back to stream in a little while. Oof. Why can't I hear anything? Why are my ears dead? Did my earbuds die? Oh, good grief, man. It lied to me when it told me these were at 80%. All right. Let me switch to my headphones. Which I haven't used in a while. Although I did break them out and set up a track IR not terribly long ago. All right. Tay headphones. There we go. Okay. Did the music didn't die for you guys that whole time, did it? Sorry, I'm here, but I'm gonna steal me some lunch while I'm sitting here doing the thing. Still only 36 people in that server. That is so weird. Well, no problem logging out or logging in. That's nice. Still a little bit disappointed that we lost our box. But that's the nature of the beast, I guess. All right. We're going to bop over to Orison. See if I can find some components for this thing. Really? Am I that turned around? No, that can't be right. Why are you trying to send me back to, what is that? That's got to be the OM, right? And I need to go back to Hurston. It's really weird to me that the navigation seems to stick really hard on the previous location. I don't understand why it doesn't ever want to move forward. You know, you go to a location, you set your ship down, and you land and do all your stuff, and then you come back and it still wants to send you to the station you're already at. That doesn't really make sense. That was not a problem that we had to this extent previously, which is really kind of weird. All right, Crusader, let's go. Where's my game audio? Well, it's there. It's just not very loud. All right. Soup and sandwich going. Making the Shield Maiden food made me hungry. Did a little pretend to be Subway thing. Got me a toasted roast beef and provolone sub. But from my kitchen. The Shield Maiden, my wife is favored, or she likes to do the Italian thing. To Cloud City. You know, I was thinking about the components, and one of the things that I'm seeing a lot of people suggest is that when you put coolers on, you put coolers on there that only use one power brick, and that's all that matters. Doesn't matter how good the cooler is. You might consider how many hit points it takes, but like I know, I was watching one of Virgil's videos, and I didn't know if he was saying that he only put one cooler on the ship, but stuff like that is being happened right now with the min-maxing, and that's really kind of disappointing that CIG hasn't, and I'm assuming it's tied to engineering. That it'll change once we have all of the engineering pipelines and all that up and running fully. But like right now, as long as you have a cooler and it's working, that's all that matters. Which means that by putting decent coolers in that do more cooling, and that's in air quotes, if they use more power bricks, all you're doing is hurting yourself. That there's no advantage. And I hope that CIG sorts that stuff out sooner rather than later, because that's always disappointing to me to see that kind of stuff too, because it's clearly just cheese. That's the game we have right now, so you know, I don't expect people to play something other than the game that we have right now, especially when you're trying to pull out all of the stops for the maximum competitive edge in your build, right? So I'm not blaming the players, but I am absolutely blaming CIG, because this whole thing with coolers has been ongoing for years. I mean, probably the better part of 10 years, but for sure it's been every bit of the last 4 or 5 years, where you just needed to have a cooler. And if you were spending more time or money than just making sure you had bare minimum as cooler, then you were wasting your time. It's something that I hope is going to be addressed as engineering comes completely integrated and fully online here sometime this year, right? Right? Memes intentional? Nope. We actually wanted to get out the front of the ship, but whatever. We really need a bindable hotkey. You know, give me a Control Y or something that lets me get out of the canopy without having to use the terrible radial menu. But we may as well store it if we're going to try and swap components.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I can interact with stuff, please.
Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Elevator. Oh my goodness. We definitely got run over. The slow armor jog. The heavy armor jog.
Hi, welcome to the store.
Uh-oh. Really thought we were going to crash there for a second.
Hi, welcome.
At Orson Skyway Shuttle Service, we aim to make getting there half the fun. Please enjoy your flight. The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle.
Last call for passengers.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Loki's giving me the eyeball. He's like, I know you're going to give me that last bite of sandwich, Dad.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Love the windy tarp. Very convincing. I'm curious whether that's some kind of physics interaction or just an animation.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
I can't really tell how random it is because I just don't seem to be able to pay attention enough anymore. I'd like to believe it's true physics. Well, true, in quotes. Obviously, it's computer shit, but
Hi, thanks for coming in.
open the door.
All employees, please remember that any visitors to restricted areas must be cleared with ops. This is for you and your guests' safety. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Let me whoop down the rest of this real quick.
Hi, welcome to the store. Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
Seeing a lot of the Mickey Mouse builds. We called them with the talent, by the way. I've seen more than my share of freaking Guardians running one size 5 distortion shoddy and either a cannon or a laser repeater for knocking ships out again. Which, you know, I get it, but if that actually becomes the meta for the ship, I'll be disappointed. You know, it's really awful when we had that bullshit going on with the Talon years ago. So I really hope that's not where we wind up. All right.
Hi, welcome.
Now we're comparing the shields. What we have is 4750. Requires 4 power, 4 cooling.
Equipment check, start of their shift, every shift. Crusader cares about your safety.
Does have
Hi,
much
thanks for coming in.
hit points does the all stop device have? I feel like it should show that here as well.
Hi, welcome.
Stop 980 hit points on the components.
Wait,
This regen 288. It's like all the stats are better on the competition, except for the hit points on the device.
hi, welcome to the store.
I would like to ask everyone to join me in wishing a hearty congrats to all of this month's star level workers. Pride yourselves. Earn it.
And we could go industrial, but the industrial's got to have gigantic. Doesn't show the. Okay, I guess we'll have to look here.
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Hi, welcome to the store. We've just received some exciting new product. Hi, welcome.
We're not trying to look at power right now. We were looking at shields, dum-dum.
Hi, let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Feel free to...
These show everything right now, though, don't they? They don't show what's available.
Hi, let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
Could really use a little bit better in the way of filters on this Urkel page. As much as I love the app, it would be really nice to
Hi,
be able to
welcome.
filter for only available.
Reminder, there'll be a rapid panel safety check at the end of the month. Please schedule accordingly.
All right, so we're going to compare you.
Hi, thanks for coming in.
Industrial.
Hi, let me know if there's anything I can
And,
help you with.
of course, the full stop. And where's signature?
Hi.
I do wonder how much it'd be. The competition definitely meets all of the requirements for an upgrade for me, rather, except for, of course, the fact that it's easier to knock out the hardware. I think that's the way we're going to go.
G567R1.
Hi, let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
All right. And then power.
Hi, thanks for coming in.
Stock is the Regulus. Oh, those are size 1, not size 2.
Restricted areas must be
Hi, welcome to the store.
This is for you and your guests' safety. Thank you.
Feel free to take a look.
We've got a lot of Hi, thanks for coming in.
We can actually buy the comp grade A.
We got some new inventory in. Definitely worth taking a look.
EM signature's lower. Health pool again is lower. I think we're going to go with the competition. I'd like to see that SIG go down some from that frickin' almost 80K, which is just such a missile magnet.
Got some new inventory in. Definitely.
All right, and then what we were just talking about with the frickin' coolers. We want to minimize cooler power consumption.
You knew I.
Because the cooling generation doesn't matter. It really makes me sad to even look at it this way.
Hi, thanks for coming in.
It's so min-max.
Hi, Hi, welcome to the store. Hi, welcome.
All right, here you go, Loki.
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
If anyone has eyes on
Hi,
Android
thanks for coming in.
567R1,
We got a lot of variety. Take your time and have a look.
G56R1.
Hi, welcome.
It's quite a lot less signature. Now I think we're gonna pop the stealth coolers, or cooler.
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
We just got a few new items in, so make sure to check them out.
Probably gonna want to stick with the crossfield drive, but I guess let's look at signature on that as well. Or maybe even, of course, I don't know if anything's any faster anymore.
Hi.
There used to be a pretty significant difference. And that doesn't seem to be a thing as much now as it used to be.
Feel free to take a look around. We've got a pretty good selection.
Yep, they're all 6. You can get a quicker cooldown. Calibration delays are all the same.
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
I definitely feel like there's some numbers that will absolutely get massaged later as we get more systems online. Like this interdiction time, there's no way that some of these aren't much slower to recover
Got a few new items in.
after interdiction. Same thing with the distortion cooldowns and all of this. This is all so generic.
Hi, welcome to the store.
Got some new inventory in. Definitely worth taking a look.
All right, we'll compare it to, well, how about we compare it to the
Hi, welcome.
crossfield that we've got. We could pull a Jaeger out of the one of the wardens. When it comes to
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
cooldown time, the quickest is going to be the... Is that one available? Grade B competition. It's not nearly as fast. Uses less cooling and less power,
Got a
though.
pretty good selection.
Cooldown is half what the militaries are.
Yep.
And it requires less quantum fuel. All right. I think we're going to do that. We'll go with the Sunfire.
Hi, welcome.
Where'd it go?
We got some new inventory in. Definitely worth taking a look.
We've just received some exciting new products. Have a look.
There it is. All right. And
Hi, welcome to the store.
add on stock. Good as new. That's so funny. All right, so man, this is mostly available in Pyro. The competition is mostly available in Pyro. That's kind of funny. We can get it from
We got a lot of
Babbage.
variety. Take your time and have a look.
Just a heads up that we are still looking for volunteers to help with this year's charity well. If you'd like to participate, sign up.
Hi.
for our
Let me know if there's anything I
Wait a
can help you
minute.
with.
No, this is from... Right. The parapet was for the, whatever the hell I got the parapet for. Alright, so we can get the other stuff at, the
Hi, welcome to the
Trento
store.
was which? Oh, dude. The shield?
Got some new
And
inventory.
it's really only available at Grimhex.
Take a look.
That's interesting. Alright, so Cousin Crow's here. Grimhex, and then Omega Pro. Alright, let's see.
Hi, welcome.
Lumicore and Icebox.
We just got a few new items in.
There's
so
two
make
of
sure-
those.
Hi, thanks for coming in.
Good purchase.
And one cooler.
We've got a lot of variety.
Reminder, there will be a gravity panel safety check at the end of the month. Please schedule accordingly.
Hi, welcome.
We got a lot of variety. Take your time and have a look.
Hi, thanks for coming in.
Alright. Let's make our next stop. Go around this way?
Hi, let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
Not really. Alright. Just wondered.
Hi, let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
Boy, that low atmosphere, I'm feeling it. You definitely can't sprint very long when you've got the low pressure.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
All right.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is
Who
preparing.
wants some noodles?
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
The answer is me. I want the noodles. The year of the stability, the year of the rap. You're not really having noodles if you're not drinking the broth out of the bowl. Just telling you. All right, look. You can clean the bowl up
If
too.
this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
My dog's not spoiled at all. Shut up.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Enjoying the view? Our recently redesigned Crusader Industries shuttlecraft feature expanded viscosity.
Next slide, please.
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Is that, I wonder if that undersuit is available anywhere. Crusader undersuit? I didn't originally back any of the Crusader ships. Mine were all add-ons later. I don't think I've ever seen that undersuit, though, other than on the NPCs. Of course, maybe it's not an undersuit. Maybe it's just a jumper. All right. Give elevator. Don't send me to the docking port. All right. Good job.
Welcome to the ASOP field.
All right. Give me my ship.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the. Please visit us again.
That's one big, big, big landing pad. It's like a damn Coliseum. It's a lot of space. So yeah, even fresh spawned, I noticed that this engine is red and the other three are all black. I wonder if that's intentional. I kind of feel like the upper should be the same. And maybe somebody mirrored the wrong texture, because the outside is the same. It's mirrored. It's not asymmetrical. Just strikes me as odd. Odd. All right, let's shut everything all the way down since we got new components on here.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
We have plenty of power. We need the other components to go with.
Engines on. Quantum fuel at 100%.
Hate this stuff in the overhead view. Just totally terrible. You know, forget about the struts, right? Struts are something I understand why people can be aggravated by, but I'm not gonna lie, the whole thing with the constantly obstructed view bothers me so much more. Especially since most of our hangars now are overhead opening, and there are far too many ships where you cannot see whether the hangar is open at all, right, without camming out. This is, to me, this is cancer. Yes, it makes great screenshots. No judgment for people that want to look at the pretty ship and all of that. External camera should definitely be some kind of photo mode that's separate from just playing the game. You know, the original vision was we were in a FPS view all the time, period. And now we've got all this gameplay that pretty much requires you going external camera, you know, for landing and stuff, because we don't have any kind of landing assist still. And I watch people doing all kinds of very entertaining, clever content and, you know, doing stuff like this to get a better view when you shouldn't be able to do so gets used all the time. It's so terrible. And to be honest, with the head tracking, right? I can do all kinds of stuff where I'm literally, I could be looking through ships and walls. It's just, and we're at a point 10 years in where nothing's been done about it. And I don't know the CIG is ever going to do anything about it. And that's kind of disappointing. But you see a lot of people doing the, you know, external overhead view and peering over walls and around obstructions and getting a better view than the person they're engaging. And yes, they can do all of that stuff too, but it's just, if we were intended to have remote drones to improve our camera view, then they should be there so that they can be detectable and they can be countered by destroying them. I still hope that someday we'll have a very a tactical, credible FPS experience and, you know, related ship experience, right? It's just, there's so much cheese these days. All that, of course, is secondary to stuff like just having navigation that works. Wrong button. Trying to blast our way through the hangar. Stop it.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been please visitors again.
Alright, what are we after now? Trenta?
Perfect. Let me get that for you. Coming right up. Hey. Oh, I love this song.
Just periodically have to peek in the inventory and see what I have left scattered around the universe.
What?
Nope, we are right by it. Silly old man.
What?
Who else remembers when you used to be able to hop down that like that and break your leg? That used to be that used to be the way everybody would hit the elevators until they upped the shot of injury. I forget exactly when that happened, but you'd wind up with a broken leg and then the bleed out, like you had busted a bone in your frickin' thigh or something. Vehicle key, where's the QI? Shield, Trenta. All right. Did we not push the spawn button?
To the ᚹᛖᚚᚗᚚ vehicle retrieval system.
Maybe not.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Maybe I didn't, but I thought I did. I meant to.
Hello, how can Miss help you today?
You are clear to launch.
Miss help you today? Landing gear up.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Quantum travel engaged.
Well, we've clicked 10K off of our signature so far. I don't know how much the last one is going to matter. Since it's just quantum. Some's better than none, I guess. still feel like I gotta queue up a bajillion freaking decoys to avoid the missiles. And I mean, I'm fine if that's the way it's going to be, right? It's just what I'm really aggravated by is the missing audio alerts right now, is because I need them. You know, I know there are some people that are like, yeah, whatever, I see the thing, blah, 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 blah. Good for you. I need the audio warning. I don't want to have to watch it all visually. I want the extra sensory input, please. Those audio cues have become important to me. You got to remember to do the jump module thing when we swap the drive.
Quantum fuel at 75%.
I don't remember if they sorted this out with where is my, did I not reinstall it yet? No, maybe I didn't. I thought I reinstalled Track IR. Because I have the Track IR and the cans. I stopped using them because I really love the Toby and not having to wear them, but the Track IR head tracking is still less latent than the Toby.
Quantum fuel at 50%.
All right. I don't want to run it right now because I need to make sure I change some of the key bindings, because I always run into a problem where it wants to conflict with something. I don't remember what. Feels like it's F12. It's probably the reset or recenter or something. I don't think it's just F12 though. I feel like it's something else that I use for something significant, and Track IR takes over the bind. It doesn't bypass it. It doesn't pass through. So added it to my folder and I'll have a look at it maybe later. I would just like to see how I feel about it again, because I haven't used it in a while. I still want the gaze select, the Toby stuff for sure. When I don't have the cans on, I definitely still want to have the option to have head tracking. It's just the real reason that I wanted to go Toby in the first place. It's good stuff. But I do like the Track IR as well.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Can I please do the thing? Thank you.
Welcome to the ᚹᛖᛚᚚᚗᚗ vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
Give elevator.
Stores for paying customers only.
Remember, your belongings belong to you.
Do.
Watch all personal items.
Good old Star Citizen. It's always something.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
It'll appear just before it drives off, right?
Capsule now
The clock was definitely a lie. I totally expected it to be the door would close and then the train would appear as it drove off. Because it's happened. The modeling is really so good on the game. They do such a good job with the gear. Aesthetics aside, sometimes there's stuff that I'm like, well, that looks really terrible. I don't know why that's even a thing in this game, but you know, that's not up to me. The artists do a great job. That looks totally normal. Uh-oh. All right, let's put our helmet back on just in case. Well. Uh-oh. We froze again. Ah. This is fine. It's all good. $74 people on the shard now. Some more than earlier. Only 5 people near Microtech, though.
But I gotta tell you, I can't keep up with kids on my phone. I mean, I like
All right. What am I here for? The Sunfire. Let's see if it's actually going to cooperate. All right. Looks like everything's there.
Oxygen pulse fills your soul. Feel your body cleanse with each inhale. This is an element of clarity with ᚹᚖᚚᚗᚗᚗ.
To the spaceport.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily. Careful, doors are now closing.
Oh! We'll see about pulling a bounty again and see if anything feels any different. Not entirely certain it will. We'll just give it a shot. At some point, when everything's behaving a little bit better, I'll want to get involved with some CZ stuff to get some better components for various and sundry ships, but I kind of want everything to be behaving. I'm too old and slow to have to do stuff because I'm good. I just need to be able to do it with some people and be mediocre.
Nearing next stop.
Can I get out of the... Really? We're doing this again? Let me out of the tram. Let me out of the tram. Where's the open door button? You rat bastards. The last time that I came to New Babbage, I got the same bullshit. Now we're going to turn around and come all the way back. What a pain in the ass. Oh, This definitely falls under the category of shit that just needs to work, CIG. Some baroque ass shit. You know, I am totally okay with Star Citizen gameplay. Part of it is a time sink, right? It just is. It's the cost of making the game feel large, right? Not like, you know, you hop into WoW and you can portal everywhere. You can just teleport. Nothing takes any time at all. It's an ADD mindset to just let you go. Okay, wherever you want to go, you can just be there. That's not going to work in this game vision, right? So I'm okay with it taking time to go do stuff. What I'm not okay with is extra buggy bullshit, wasting my time because something just doesn't work. Not okay with that. That's just annoying. Good grief. It's thinking really hard about crashing or something. All right, now you rat bastard let me off the damn at the spaceport this time.
Careful, doors are now closing. Nearing next stop.
Praise Pico.
What you see is what we got. And before you ask, no, there's nothing else in the background. Hey.
Snarky shopkeep. I should probably call him a clerk. For reasons. Let's see. I guess I need to spawn the ship, huh?
Welcome.
What?
Please visit us again. Welcome to the ᚹᛖᚚᚗᚗ vehicle retrieval system.
Mirai, where are you hiding? Work, brain, work.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following look. Please visit us again.
You are clear to launch.
All right. I don't want to wind up stuck at Babbage. So let's go close enough to request a hangar, and then we'll nab a mission.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
No, I don't really want a hangar. I just want to check in, bro. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I'm not sure why we're passing out when we're in decoupled mode and we're not accelerating anymore, but it is Star Citizen, so. Okay, well, let's try and recertify again, since we obviously did a poor job trying to do HRTs earlier. Can I actually see if I'm... CIG? CIG, somebody over there? Give him a little tap, okay? Because this share is unavailable if there are eligible party members pop up on the screen that's blocking shit. Not helpful. If today is any indicator of how this is gonna go, with the NPCs being on point, me and this ship, I think the QI is fixing to get blown up a third time. We shall see, I suppose. All right, let's get our shit set. Okay. No, that's much better. Signature. All right, so we should actually be able to maybe avoid eating all the missiles. We'll see, I guess. So glad that we're in the pitch black, though, you know, because that makes everything better. A Starfarer in the mix. It's just a tribute. Jack Black. Oh my God, what mizzled me? I didn't even see, I didn't hear it, that's for sure. Had to have been the Cutlass though. Holy shit, what happened? I'm actually confused. We didn't lose an engine on this time. At least I didn't hear that we lost an engine. Okay, you know what? I might have to stop flying this thing altogether. This is so bad. Oh my God. And we did lose an engine. Well, we lost a bank of thrusters. It sure would be nice if I could fly, CIG. We're being run over by the NPCs on top of everything else. Oh God, this is such trash. And to be honest, this is just 1,000% shitty game design. It is, because the IFCS can't handle it. As soon as you start losing map thrusters, you're done. Get flopped over any second. You know what? CIG? Fuck you. Just seriously, fuck you guys. You know, we've had ships off and on that have this terrible bullshit where a part gets blown off and the ship is immediately unflyable. This is just the newest in a long line of those ships. And whoever it is that's in charge of making sure this doesn't happen just like that, you, sir or madam, are fucking useless. That's it. That's it for me. That's definitely my rage quit for the week. I am done with the bullshit. I can't even with some of this nonsense. Yesterday's session was not too bad. We enjoyed it by and large. Today's was a giant waste of time from start to finish. I probably should have taken the clue early on and skipped the stream or stream something else. Because this was one of those days that definitely just makes you want to scream into the void. Fuck you, CIG. You guys have your heads up your asses, and you are nowhere near achieving the goal of making the game more stable and playable in 2025. And yes, that's an extra salty take today. But what garbage. What absolute garbage. And as much as, you know, I wanted to like the ship, even if it may not be ideal in combat. Any ship that loses one part and can't fly in a straight line anymore is absolute trash. When that was a problem with the Mustang was absolute trash. When that was a problem with the Cutlass was absolute trash. When that became a problem with the Banu Defender, absolute trash. The list goes on and on and on. I remember when taking one engine off the Constellation would not only make it impossible to fly, but would also drain the quantum fuel immediately, so you couldn't quantum away. That ship became absolute trash. It's not like this is a new situation. It's not like this is the only ship that this has been a problem with. It's not like this is a new problem that just happened in 4.0. or even since the Guardian launched. This is a problem that has been systemic with Star Citizen ship design for, I'm going to be generous and say 7 fucking years, although in truth, it probably goes back further. It wasn't a problem initially, because initially, when we got the IFCS could compensate for those missing maps and would actually help you fly your ship. Right? It was an intelligent flight control system. Instead, what we have now is a given ship has a pre-baked set of thruster numbers. And when you lose a bank of those thrusters, it has no way to compensate for it, because the ship always fires the thrusters as if they're all there, which is not helpful and is terrible. So creating ships where they can be crippled in such a way is the same short-sighted, knuckle-headed, nimwit, dumbass, ridiculously bad game design that it has been for the better part of a decade. Cut it out. Fix it. If you're going to let us recalculate on the fly with IFCS, do it. Do something that prevents that situation from happening. Aggravated by the fact that why do I keep losing the part in the ship? I keep losing the part in the ship because I keep getting missiled, and I keep getting missiled partially because there are no audio cues. The missile audio cues are 90% missing. Why is this not fixed yet? It's not like missile warnings are new. So I'm gonna repeat myself. I'm gonna say CIG, fuck you. That's the way I feel about the game today. I'm sure I'll feel different tomorrow. I'm sure that my stupid ass will probably log back in and try it again, and maybe even have a really good day. But today's been trash. It's been trash. It's been trash. It's been trash. It's been a waste of time. And to be perfectly honest, I'm sorry that I inflicted my stream on anyone today. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm going to shut the hell up and get out of here. Y'all have a good one. Have a good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time of day it is for you. And I'll see y'all later. Stay safe and stay healthy, because being sick sucks. And I will see y'all around the verse. All the love. Have a good one. Peace out.